Source: Jennifer Locke, Android Central. HyperX boasts plenty of models in its cloud headset lineup, some of which make up what many consider the best PS5 headsets, though none may be as popular or well known as the Flight. I had the opportunity to test out the HyperX Cloud Flight S and found it an excellent option for PS4. I've now spent some time with the newest Cloud Flight model, designed for PS5, alongside PS4 as well, of course. Though I don't think it quite lives up to what the Cloud Flight S offers, it's nonetheless another solid addition to the brand. If you've ever read any of my previous headset reviews, you'll notice I put as much emphasis on comfort as I do audio quality. As someone who wears glasses, I need to find a headset that doesn't feel like it's putting too much pressure on my head. No matter how good the audio is, I never find it's worth it to put up with an eventual headache. The Cloud Flight delivers on both fronts, mostly. Pac-Man 1 Plus Nord 2 hands-on. OnePlus new limited edition Nord 2 comes with a glow-in-the-dark back, 8-bit inspired themes and a unique stand in the box. Check out our first look at the OnePlus Nord 2 Pac-Man limited edition. 0 seconds of 55 seconds, volume 0%. VPN deals, lifetime license for $16, monthly plans at $1. Sponsored links. Kai Por XX Kicks Rang Riachi HMD Wang Royang Delai, Nissan, Sound 5 Time, HyperX Cloud Flight. Bottom line, HyperX continues to produce high-quality audio peripherals with the updated Cloud Flight. It may not have all the bells and whistles of other models, 7.1 surround sound being the most notable. It offers a great experience with clear audio, a comfortable build, and 30 hours of battery life. Now, if only it could get with the present and use USB-C charging. The good, the bad. HyperX Cloud Flight price and availability. Source: Jennifer Locke, Android Central. HyperX was supposed to release its newest Cloud Flight model in late September, but it was pushed back to November 15th in the United States and Canada due to shipping delays. However, it was still released back in September for certain regions outside of North America. The Cloud Flight only comes in one color, black, and is available for $120. HyperX Cloud Flight, what's good? Source: Jennifer Locke, Android Central. Driver diameter, 50 mm. Frequency response, 10 Hz to 21 kHz. Microphone pattern, bidirectional. Battery life, 30 hours. Wireless range, up to 20 meters, 2.4 GHz. Weight, 315 grams. While I've tested several headsets over the last couple of years, it can be difficult to pick apart which ones sound better. Most stereo headsets sound similar to me, and likewise, 7.1 surround sound seems virtually the same on headsets that offer it, a testament to how far audio technology has come. We've gotten to the point where unless a headset has drastically different audio quality, whether it be how it delivers basses or midtones, then, generally speaking, most people may not notice a difference. To use an analogy people with glasses would understand, it's like going to the eye doctor and being asked which lenses are clearer. Sometimes you just can't tell. The HyperX Cloud Flight sounds about as good as you'd expect from a stereo headset. It's clear, it delivers directional audio, and it beats television speakers. Its leatherette and memory foam ear cushions are the tried-and-true design that many other companies go with, so there's nothing that breaks the mold there, but as the saying goes, don't fix what isn't broken. The cushions themselves feel just fine. What differentiates most headsets is the tightness of the clamp and how easy the air to break in. The HyperX Cloud Flight did start off a bit uncomfortable with my glasses, but it didn't take long before it felt better on my. Having a detachable microphone is nice too, because I don't always use it. In fact, I hardly ever do. I tend to play mostly single-player games, and if I ever need to use a headset on my computer, I have a USB microphone I can plug in. I just don't need the headset's mic most of the time. I realize I am not everyone, though. A lot of people rely on their headset's mic for communication. It being detachable gives everyone a choice whether they want to use it or. To top it all off, 30 hours of battery life is hard to beat. Wireless headsets typically hit anywhere between 10 to 25 hours, with 30 on the higher end of the spectrum. It can depend on how loud or quiet you keep the volume, and if you keep the LED off with it on, battery life can drop to around 13 hours, but you should still get a substantial amount of time before needing to recharge. HyperX Cloud Flight, what's not good? Source: Jennifer Locke, Android Central. Source: Jennifer Locke, Android Central. It's always unfair to compare a headset's microphone to a dedicated one, so I go in with the expectation that it won't always sound the best. That's definitely the case here, but it's evident that it's inferior to some other headset mics as well. Not only does it sound a tad staticky, but it also muffles your voice more harshly than usual. It's not the worst I've heard, but it's certainly not the best. I'd describe it as very average for a headset microphone. That the HyperX Cloud Flight still uses micro USB charging is another negative in my book. It's almost 2022. There's no reason to favor micro USB over USB-C. Other headsets are already doing it. Most people may not even care about this aspect, but speed matters when a wireless headset depends on charging. Its saving grace is that it reasonably hits its 30-hour battery life, give or take some time with variables, of course. And while its stereo audio is fine, I really wish it had some sort of virtual surround sound like the Flight S, given its price point of $120 cheaper than most wireless offerings. It's more than understandable it doesn't have premium features though. HyperX Cloud Flight competition. Source: Jennifer Locke, Android Central. There's no shortage of competition in the wireless headset space. Companies like Razer, SteelSeries, Corsair, and Turtle Beach are just a few among the crowded market. SteelSeries, in particular, just released an updated model of its already near-perfect Arctis 7P headset, dubbed the Arctis 7P. While it's a tad pricier, it also offers 30 hours of battery life and a multi-platform wireless connection. The 7P charges over USB-C and features a ski goggle suspension headband for next-level comfort. If you're more interested in what HyperX has to offer, look no further than the Cloud Flight S, featuring an on-headset button that instantly switches between 7.1 surround sound and stereo. It allows users to really hear the difference that surround sound makes at a moment's notice. Not to be outdone, it also lasts for 30 hours on a single charge, and it's even compatible with Qi wireless charging. Unfortunately, the microphone isn't anything to write home about, but you'll never get a headset mic that can go toe-to-toe with a dedicated USB microphone. HyperX Cloud Flight, should you buy it? Source: Jennifer Locke, Android Central. You should buy this if. You shouldn't buy this if you absolutely need 7.1 virtual surround sound or something similar. You shouldn't pick up a stereo headset like the Cloud Flight. For everyone else, it might be exactly what you're looking for. Regardless, 30 hours of battery life, a wireless connection, and a detachable mic are appealing features as long as you're comfortable spending $120. 3.5 out of 5. Despite an underwhelming mic and its absence of USB-C charging and surround sound, the Cloud Flight has a lot going for it. Being priced at $120, it's clearly not meant to compete with the likes of $300 headsets. It's about as good a wireless stereo headset as you can get, minus some of the bells and whistles that could have you paying more. HyperX Cloud Flight. Bottom line, considering its price, it's hard to fault the Cloud Flight for what it doesn't have. That said, the microphone could be better, and stereo sound isn't for everyone. We may earn a commission for purchases using our links. Learn more. Next up, One UI 4 Android 12 beta reaches Galaxy S20, Note 20 devices in the US. Samsung's One UI 4 beta based on Android 12 is rolling out to the Galaxy S20 and Note 20 in the United States, as the stable version is prepped for a January release on these devices. Ready for 180Hz gaming. MediaTek calls out Qualcomm with new Dimensity 9000 flagship chipset. On Thursday, MediaTek announced its new 2022 flagship chipset, the Dimensity 9000. It will enable some cutting-edge new features, including ray tracing, 320MP cameras, and 180Hz refresh rates. Greatness awaits. PS5 review. Untapped potential with a revolutionary controller. Sony's PS5 is leaps and bounds ahead of its predecessors, as it should be. With a blazing fast SSD, a great launch lineup of games, and a sleek UI, its clear future is here. Be Still My Beating Wallet, Call of Duty, Skyrim, and more releases for PS4 and PS5 in November. There are some big game releases for the PS4 and PS5 in November. Here are some of the greatest titles to add to your collection.